And hello! Looking at you, camera.
Yeah.
We're D2E. This is kind of E3. E3's weird, man.
Yes.
And we're weird. And this is a weird setup here at Tenty
Yeah.
Studios. It's hard to do E3 stuff because what is it? There was a Sonic event like 2 weeks ago. There's a Dragon Quest thing.
Yeah.
There's stuff that started like days ago. So we're just going to like react and just talk about stuff, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to do this in kind of piecemeal because that's how E3 is. It's just
so spread out. There's two events going on right now at the same time, and they're like little indie events, but still, I mean,
yeah.
But Summer Games Fest with Geoff Calais.
I enjoyed it. I had fun with it.
I did too. Like, I admire that guy because he's kind of on his own.
Yes.
And he somehow puts together the Game Awards, which is stupid but awesome. And he puts together like
fuck the Oscars, man.
Many games live, which is stupid and awesome. And he does this thing, which is really stupid and a little awesome. But this is his like, yeah, E3, I'll show you. I'll do my own show, you know? And I'll make it Thursday.
Yeah, I really...
At like noon. Like, what the fuck, Jeff?
I remember pointing out in the middle of it where he just talked about, I'm so grateful to, you know, my sponsors for letting me just kind of continue my vision. I'm like, of the same thing you've been doing for a decade?
He's just standing on a stage reading sponsors. Oh my god, the sponsors. So like during the show, he would be like, hey, this is another game trailer, but also check out Netflix Geek Week. It's coming up tomorrow.
Oh boy.
They're doing a presentation that's different than mine, and hopefully, you know, it's a lot of sponsored stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, the whole thing was like brought to you by Amazon, and they had a little smiley face bull, you know.
Yeah.
And Amazon Games trying to bring out 2 MMOs. What are we doing? Stop making MMOs.
Talking to you, all developers.
Korea.
Just the whole country.
Let's try to like pull us in because we're rambling.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of rambly, it started with Wonderlands.
Yeah.
Which I don't get. It was described as its own thing, but it's also a Borderlands spin-off.
Yeah, it's that they made some D&D references, and there's a lot of comedy voice actors.
That's right. It did have a good cast.
It got Andy Samberg, Wanda Sykes, Ashley
Arnett,
Birch,
the greatest voice actor alive.
Will Arnett, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, granted, it's next year, so we'll figure it out. And,
yeah.
like, I skipped the last Borderlands, so...
I haven't played enough Borderlands to really have an opinion.
So I think at the end of this whole E3 nonsense, maybe we'll do like a top 5 games.
Yeah.
So far, I only have one game from this whole event. I know I'm spoiling the whole thing, but that I would even consider in this list. And that was the next one, Metal Slug Tactics.
I'm excited for it.
You took Metal Slug, which is Contra-ish, you know, with cool anime
flair. Yeah.
And you made Advanced Fire Emblem? Like, what are you doing?
It's cool. The way that it was kind of presented reminded me of Into the Breach. And Into the Breach is more of like a puzzle style game, but it does have that like isometric grid-based tactics, which I've been craving one of those for quite some time. I definitely want to get into this one.
It looked so good. It had a really cool song. That trailer was amazing. Roll the trailer. No, don't roll it. It was cool.
Yeah.
Well, next up, you should tell them about the next month.
Oh, yeah. So tune in next week for the Citigroup Financial Microtransactional Showcaseicle. That'll be Wednesday at 11:30 a.m.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. We get to see every game that includes microtransactions and some games which don't yet include microtransactions but will after launch. So you'll be able to see when they announce them.
The developer finds out by seeing the Citigroup Financial Microtransactional Showcaseicle. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to put transactions in this game. We're in the event.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It's exciting.
You get drafted into it. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima is a weird man.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to reveal that it's not real and it's a prank on me specifically. I still don't
tell Dustin that it's a prank. All right, guys, be cool.
I still believe that Death Stranding is not a real game. No one can convince me otherwise. It is an elaborate prank on me specifically, and Kojima, I'm calling you out.
I like Kojima just being like, hey guys, I'm fine, I'm not vaccinated, 9/11 happened, what's up with you? You know? It was such a weird interview. And then the trailer made no sense, but
yeah,
whatever.
It was just a reference to Metal Gear Solid,
And the Predator?
Yeah, I think the guy looked like I'm gonna put him on screen. The weird guy that looked like the Predator. I don't know.
Speaking of, I don't know, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the
coming on to do Jeff, yeah. You know.
Yeah. Jeff. It was the Battle of Jeffs, and
that's right.
It was just very strange.
Such a weird thing, and sure, great. You get another Jurassic Park Evolution game. You know, build your park, have fun, whatever.
Yeah, and as part of that game, for Amazon and Twitch Prime members who pre-ordered the game, you can unlock an exclusive hat for Jeff Goldblum's character with Jeff Goldblum's face on it as part of the Full Bloom event.
Ooh,
so I'm excited for that.
That's pretty neat.
I might not even play the game. I might just buy the hat.
Just buy the DLC.
Just buy the DLC just to have a virtual hat in a game I won't play.
So I'm just gonna blow through a few things. Like, you had the MMO I was joking about, one of several. I don't know. Was there one MMO or 10 MMOs?
There was
I don't remember.
There was like 5. There was
2021.
I can't remember all of the. I can't remember one of the names.
Oh, that lady came out and sang the song for the one game, Sable.
Yeah, Sable.
And looked.
It looked neat. It looks like the kind of game that is what is destined to be like an indie darling. I got a lot of Journey vibes off it. It's got that kind of vibe, and I like those kinds of games.
It's no Solar Ash.
It's no Solar.
I'm parking my car in the Solar Ash garage. That's right, we take a stand here.
I don't even know what to do with that information. I'm trying to just like, okay, can I riff on this? No.
Among Us has more content.
Okay, keep going.
Oh yeah, if you watch 15 minutes of Summer Game Showcase on Twitter, you can get Jeff Keighley's face on your little guy.
Yeah, I think it was Twitch. It's like a specific show.
It was stupid. Salt and Sacrifice, blah. 2 Point Hospital, Escape for Tarkov, Smite is partnering with Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Left 4 Dead sci-fi game. That looked cute.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
The
Anacrusis.
Yeah, Anacrusis.
I don't like the name.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's named after like the space station they're on or whatever. I like the one guy's afro. Look at.
I'm gonna riff on this here. Koch Media, Koch.
Yeah.
I've heard it pronounced several different ways. I thought it was like Koch, like the Koch brothers, but they kept saying Koch. But then even in their own presentation, they would switch. So I don't think they know how to pronounce it. But they announced that like we're a new publisher. We're Prime Matter, blah blah blah. They had a confusing 12-game showcase.
Yeah.
And Payday 3 was part of it, and then it was just like 11 games you'd never heard of, and probably will never see again.
And it's the sizzle reel that is the worst kind for me, where it's just like, okay, instead of showing Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, and just doing like a smooth transition between them, it's like Game 1, Game 6, Game 1, Game 5, Game 2, Game 4, Game 20. And it was just cut in such a weird way I couldn't follow anything.
Feel good.
I felt like I was on, like, I was confused. I just looked confused. And speaking of confused, there's another indie game showcase that'll be hosted by the Rubin Report. It's called Dave Rubin's Marketplace of Ideas. And that is Sunday at 3 in the morning.
Wow, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So the fine folks at Koch Media also did a 2-hour event, which I'm not even going to like recap here. I just want Dustin to show one screenshot of how it ended. But besides that, 2 hours of nothing, and I mean nothing. The same bits you saw in the sizzle reel, and then people talking. One of the worst events, and I didn't watch the whole thing. I did skim through it.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I'm just blown away that people don't know how to present things. It's like clearly you have millions of dollars. Like you got to be able to do something. But
there's a lot of stuff where I just look at the folks that do the video production, and I'm one to talk. We're just sitting here talking at a webcam. I mean, look at this shit. But it's baffling sometimes what folks come up with.
Speaking of things that baffle me, Vampire the Masquerade. It's nerd shit, and I know it's nerd shit, but I don't get it, and I don't want to get it, but I don't have anything against it.
I kind of want to play it. It looks cool.
Blood Hunt.
The Blood Hunt. I guess it's because I've been playing Bloodborne, and I have blood and hunting on the brain right now. Yeah.
Tales of Arise! I don't like the way it looks. I'm gonna be a nerd like that.
Yeah, you pointed out earlier, like the Monster Hunter trailer looked more like a Tales game than Tales of Arise.
Yeah, the Monster Hunter Stories game. I like that art style and the way it pops, but the transition to 3D with the Tales of Arise just doesn't look right. The trailer does say the transition to 3D.
Yeah, well, Jeff said it was a transition. It's being brought into 3D, and I'm just like, they had 3D Tales games. Here they are. I'm gonna put them on the screen, and it's just being resumed in 3D. It's not being brought into anything.
I love that comment, and I would love that to be on the back of a box. The next Mario game. Resumed in 3D!
Friggin', I think he meant HD.
No, because think about it. They've had 360 ones, PS3 ones. They've done HD. They've done HD remakes of older ones.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I don't know. Very confused.
Sorry, Tim. Fast and Furious DLC, Rocket League, some other indie game I don't care about. Overwatch 2 just had 2 skins of characters.
Yeah, I thought that game was going to come out this year. I was sorely mistaken.
Oh yeah, the Planet of Lana game. That was the another world inside kind of vibe, you know.
That game looks neat, and I want it.
And he's like, ah! And then you start over and you try again, and then you have to walk, but then you're like, oh no, I need to go backwards and pick up the key and then walk. It's one of those games, but a good version of that.
Yeah, it's got the aliens that say Mike Aruba.
Oh, okay. Monster Hunter, of course. Endless Dungeon. Ah, I got one for you. Fall Guys DLC. Just put the image right there. we're not saying anything.
For the glory of mankind.
Call of Duty is Call of Duty. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, it continues being the game that it is, and that's nice for the people that like that.
Giancarlo Esposito came out to talk about Far Cry 6, and he's a...
Yes, yeah, that was...
I don't really care about Far Cry, and I don't even know if I'm going to play this one, but he's cool, and he was a dorky dad and having fun with the character, and I liked it.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Gearbox doing another thing no one cares about. Evil Dead was fun.
Yes, Evil Dead looks neat.
Speaking of things that are going to disappoint your girlfriend, Back for Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, you're seeing me now, but I have a bad feeling about that game, and I could be wrong in October. But
yeah,
I feel like it's just going to be a huge letdown. I hope I'm wrong. But no, you're going to come back here, you're going to comment and be like, Andrew was right. Oh gosh.
I have no comments on Back for Blood. I didn't play enough like Left 4 Dead back in the day.
So other couple little things in this like hour and a half presentation, which we're talking a little rambly about. It did end with their big thing. Was a big game. I mean, it's the next From Software game. It's the one that's been hyped for 3 years now.
Also enraged my girlfriend.
That's true. This back half of the showcase was just like piss off Dustin's girlfriend mode.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Elden Ring.
Yeah. I've been playing Bloodborne. I've been replaying it recently, and I like From Software games. Gets good. But to speak in the parlance. It's, you know, I've been enjoying them since.
What did you think of Elden Ring in particular?
I like the monster design. I mean, I've always been a fan of From Software's monster design in particular, but the use of like sword and sorcery, it reminded me more of a Dark Souls, but it's definitely got a different kind of spice in it.
Yeah, there was something about it that stood out to me compared to your Sekiro, your Bloodborne, your Dark Souls. I still don't know if I'm going to play it, and I don't understand what George Railroad Martin's gonna do for the game, but it looks okay.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that it's the new hype game, you know. Every couple years we get those, the Breath of the Wilds, you know.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it is the new Cyberpunk. Actually, that's a good way to put it. Will it be the next, like, Breath of the Wild? Like, it's a big hype game for years, it comes out, it's great. Yeah. Or will it be a Cyberpunk disaster? I assume it'll at least be okay. But the hype is ridiculous.
I'm still sad about Cyberpunk. Comment below if you're mad about Cyberpunk still. Because I am.
I might play it once they finish it.
They're not gonna. It's not gonna happen. So anyway, stay tuned to the AstraZeneca vaccination speed run showdown at 5:30 Sunday India Standard Time. Get vaxxed or get waxed.
So overall, I'm thinking C+.
Yeah,
C+.
Yeah, it was definitely worth a watch.
Yes.
It is worth fast forwarding through. I'm glad I didn't catch it live because there was a lot of fluff,
I watched it live once. I watched people talk about it, and I watched it with you skimming through a few things, and we rambled about it for like over 15 minutes. So that's it for us.
Yeah, we're done.
We'll be back with something else in a little bit, but it's a lot of bit for you. I don't know. It depends when you click on the video. You know how YouTube works.
Yeah.
See you later. Get out of here. Go.
I don't remember the
Unreal Tournament and Test Drive. Civilization. Superman saves the nation. Infograms is entertainment. The power of imagination. Infograms rocks my world. I know it's like NSYNC Hotline is in there.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
Unreal Tournament, and that's not all. Yeah. I'm like piecing it together.
It's all coming together. It's assembling in your mind.
That's right.
Yeah.
Blooper reel?
I mean, I've been recording.
I know you have. I realize.